half off for the first 50 callers. Factory trained, certified installers made in the USA and discounts for seniors and military. Call 800-304-6841. 800-304-6841.
I'm Sophia Murphy at the Capitol in Lansing, only on WZMQ 19 News.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kevin Hodge. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, future funding for Negaunee Public Schools has been secured, with voters voting yes on yesterday's millage renewal proposal. Plus, the same goes for Bay College's Iron Mountain campus. We'll tell you about the funding coming their way thanks to voters. And still no progress being made on a state budget, with lawmakers unable to come to an agreement. We'll have the latest from the state capitol. Your 19 News at 6 starts now.
Live from the UP, this is WZMQ 19 News at 6.
Kelly, good evening. I haven't seen any rain, but it's looking pretty dark out there right now.
Yeah, Kevin, good evening. We're staying dry for now, but there may be a few light rain showers in the next few hours or so, but people are still out and about enjoying the market here, downtown Marquette. 19 News Skycam, and here is a look at some possible light showers out to the west, moving on through the Upper Peninsula, and we're nice and comfortable into the mid-70s, and as this rain moves on through, it might give us some issues in terms of rain, but not looking at any severe storms for the rest of the nighttime. Some scattered showers and thunderstorms into tomorrow morning too, but we're still talking about the heat and the air quality, and a look at your weekend coming up shortly.
Kelly, thank you very much. Voters around Marquette County cast their ballots yesterday on a series of proposals, including funding for schools and community projects. Election officials say the turnout was typical for an off-year special election, just under 23%. In Negaunee, turnout was slightly higher than some other parts of the county, driven by a school sinking fund proposal that passed by a clear margin, 1,005 to 627.
A wide range of the yes and no votes. So you don't have any close races with the yes no's, which was very nice. It was very clear by the voters who did vote what they wanted to see the outcome be.
The renewal will raise about $2.45 million annually for the next 10 years, funding maintenance, security upgrades, technology improvements, and under a new state law, student transportation costs. It will take effect in 2027 and run through 2036. All three of Champion Township's millage renewals passed yesterday. These will maintain the area's general operations, emergency medical service funding, and road repairs and general construction with the same annual tax amounts as previously owed by the community. The light amount of voters still heavily weighed in on the renewals, with each passing by over 80%. The millages will remain in place from 2026 through 2030. Tuesday's polling results will lead to many upcoming changes in the Keweenaw community. This includes long-awaited votes on the Houghton County Jail proposal and Copper Shores Elder Nutrition Millage. By close to 500 votes, the Copper Shores proposal passed, and its Meals on Wheels program is already working on an expansion process for the months to come. This will include an immediate address to the current waiting list in Houghton County, looking to eliminate the likelihood of a waiting list in the future.
We're very humbled by the community's expression of support. We feel that the elder community in Houghton County has, said their piece on this, and we're going to do everything we can to fulfill that obligation and make sure that we live up to what we said we would do with this program.
Across the lift bridge, the Houghton County Jail proposal did not pass. Out of over 8,000 votes, at about 1,000 vote difference, the county jail will have to continue under its existing operations. Sheriff Saarinen says even with yesterday's outcome, the extensive community input was appreciated.
While I'm disappointed that it did not pass, I look forward to continuing working with the public, showing what we have to work with here at the Houghton County Jail. Just thank all the voters that came out, whether they're for the new jail or against it. There's a lot of good opinions either way, and we had a good voter turnout even though the millage did not pass.
Houghton County's third proposal, covering the Canal View operation tax renewal millage, passed by 2,000 votes. In Dickinson County, voters approved a millage renewal request for Bay College's Iron Mountain campus. Nearly 57% of Dickinson County residents voted in favor of renewing the millage, which is for up to 0.9987 mils. Its continuation will allow the college to maintain its existing services and programs and keep tuition rates at their current level. Bay's president calls the election results a tremendous win for both the college and the community.
To know that we have an institution that has made a great impact within the community, but then it's the impact to the individual as far as livable wages. But not only that, if we're the starting point for them, that means that they can move further on in their educational journey and kind of move on in the workforce.
Hughes says the community support ensures Bay College will remain the go-to higher education institution for students at any stage of life. Lawmakers passing a state budget before the start of the fiscal year is seeming more and more unlikely as silence surrounding budget talks continues in Lansing. The Speaker of the House spoke with the press today, but gave no timeline or confirmation that negotiations are continuing. Last month, Speaker Hall fired the Democrat counterpart in charge of the budget in the House. He maintains that even though they're the minority, House Democrats' refusal to work together is holding up progress.
That $1 billion that their political economist David Zinn said their own budget was out. And now with the one big beautiful bill, there are more things that have to happen. So I've encouraged them, why don't you go back and develop a budget that's based on the real situation so we can negotiate.
We'll have more budget updates from the Speaker tonight at 11:10 Central. Your first warning weather forecast is after the break. Plus, we're live from the Wednesday night downtown farmers market in Marquette. We'll be right back.
I run to the chaos, and Survivor is chaos.
As a mother of a 4-year-old, this is vacation.
They're going back home.
Surprise! I'm on Survivor!
Survivor feels like a culmination of my entire life. Everything has led to this moment.
Who will have what it takes?
The new season of Survivor, CBS Wednesday, September 24th, and streaming on Paramount+.
Looking for a car that won't fall apart on the way home? Bam! Come to John's Auto where cars are clean, run great, and don't smell like french fries. Does your car need a tune-up? Bam! Service department. Do you want your car to sparkle? Bam! Detailing department. Need a quieter sister? Bam! Wait. For the best pre-owned cars, the best service, and the best detailing, come to John's Auto Marquette.
Closed captioning sponsored by Range Bank of Upper Michigan.
Direct.
Don't you ever look up at the sky and roll your eyes. You hear me?
Yes.
Realistic.
I will maybe have a tendency to
spend too much and won't be able to pay your rent.
He holds the line.
I resent it, and I resent you for doing it.
Mathis Court is in session.
Weekdays on WZMQ CBS. Tonight's weather is brought to you by Shunk Furniture.
It's Shunk's anniversary sale. 48 years here in Marquette County. We opened our doors in 1977. A lot of furniture stores have come and gone since, but we're still here bringing you quality furniture, mattresses, and service at the lowest price. One location, but 2 stores to shop. We give you the largest selection of name brand furniture and mattresses in the UP. Everything's on sale for this special event. Furniture from Smith Brothers, Flex Steel, and Lazy Boy. And mattresses from Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, Serta, and Sealy. Shop Shunks today.
Now, WZMQ TV 19 First Warning Weather with meteorologist Kelly Rowland.
And welcome back. We are looking at some potential rain for this evening. We can see a little tiny line of showers moving across the Upper Peninsula, but there's no yellows, there's no oranges in there, so that doesn't tell us it's too heavy of downpours, and we're not looking at any severe thunderstorms for tonight, so we can expect some light rain into the area. You can see here on our First Warning Weather Futurecast, it's not even wanting to put a lot of it into the area, so they might even diminish as they move through for the rest of the night, but once we get into tomorrow and Friday, that's when our rain and thunderstorm chances start to increase. But again, it will give relief to some of that heat and some of the air quality issues too. So a few light rumbles of thunder tomorrow morning with scattered showers for the rest of Thursday. Friday, mostly clear, mostly sunny too. But then as we get into the weekend, we might see some more shower and thunderstorm activity. And for tomorrow, we actually are, some of us across the Upper Peninsula will be in that level 1 marginal risk. We have higher chances, an enhanced risk out to the west too. So some some of that likely making its way through. That's why we have the level 1 in our area. So a few short-lived with limited intensity of showers and thunderstorms. We know what a level 1 marginal risk does. It's not too severe, but it's something to look out for. Possible gusty winds, maybe some spotty power outages, but we are still looking at the air quality warning. No more air quality warnings into Wisconsin. We still have it across the Upper Peninsula until Thursday at midnight. But this red out here is actually an extreme heat watch in effect for Ashland, Bayfield, and other counties into Wisconsin. So if you're looking to do any early traveling for the weekend, or you will be traveling there into Thursday and Friday, there is an extreme heat watch there. So just be careful, hydrate yourself, and have all those heat safety tips in mind. Right now, the air quality is sitting at 110. So if you're outside at the farmer's market or anything else, just make sure to monitor your body, listen to your body. We have been staying in this unhealthy range for the past few days, so you have definitely felt those effects if you haven't already, but things are looking on the up and up in terms of improvement, 50s and 60s for the air quality as we head into the weekend, so we are expecting some relief in that. We did see a brief period of relief with those southeast winds into effect, but again, it doesn't completely push everything out, and rain doesn't completely wash the air quality issues out of the area either. So for the weekend, an early look here, mostly sunny for Friday. There may be a brief rain shower or two on Friday, not overly impressed with anything, but Saturday and Sunday, a few late showers Saturday and scattered storms for Sunday. So at the moment, Saturday looking like the pick of the weekend in terms of staying dry, but it will be hot and sticky that day too. We are well above average just ahead of the weekend, mid to upper 80s, and that carries through the weekend too, and it's really not until next Tuesday and Wednesday that we bring things back down to some more seasonal conditions into the mid-70s.
Kelly, thanks again. Another Wednesday, another farmers market in downtown Marquette. Joining us live from our own front yard on Washington Street is our own John Truitt. John, how's it going out there?
It's going great, Kevin. We are live on West Washington Street here in downtown. It's packed full of vendors and happy customers. Joining me now is Brian Shire, the market manager of the farmers market. We have a couple of new items new initiatives that you're working on for the farmers market. Can you tell me about the Harvest Fund?
Yeah, so the Harvest Fund is essentially our version of a can-a-thon. We want to put food in our local food pantries, and what better way than to put fresh local fruits and vegetables from our farmers.
So what does somebody have to do to take part in this?
All you gotta do is when you're shopping at the market, buy an extra thing of carrots, maybe a tomato or two, and then donate it at our information booth, and I will take it from there and bring it to the food co-op.
Well, that sounds wonderful, and that's an opportunity for people who might not have access to fresh produce.
Yeah, it's one way that we're trying to just give back as a community.
Yeah. We have another thing that's going on, and it's new this year, is a fundraising initiative. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, for Farmers Market Week, the Michigan Association of Farmers Markets, we're doing a big thing with other markets around the state. We want to raise money for not only our market, but other markets around the state who don't have the opportunities we do. We have great sponsorships from different businesses and our market members, all helping us fundraise, but some people just don't have that, so this is a great opportunity to give back to them.
Well, that sounds like two really worthwhile causes. We're live on West Washington Street. Back to you, Kevin.
John, thank you very much. Coming up next on Insights, Marquette's Blueberry Festival was a success, but there's still plenty more planned for the downtown area. We'll hear what else is in store for this summer when we come back.
Optimize your home with Maytag and Whirlpool appliances from Kirkish Furniture in Houghton. Maytag and Whirlpool offer best-in-class warranties on durable, state-of-the-art appliances, perfect for your laundry room or kitchen. Available in stock or online, plus free delivery and 0% financing. The average cost of mesothelioma treatment can exceed $400,000. Families often face losing their homes or life savings just to pay the bills. If you or a loved one worked in these industries and were diagnosed with mesothelioma, you may be entitled to compensation to protect your family. At Rights and Claims, we've helped families recover over $1 billion to cover medical costs, lost wages, and more. Let us help you secure their future with the compensation you deserve. Call 800-971-5781.
Are you looking for a trustworthy publishing company to publish your book?
one that understands the process and upholds Christian values in its business practices.
Introducing Covenant Books, an author-friendly publisher who shares your beliefs and wants to publish your story. Call us today to get a free author packet to help get you started.
We realize your book is unique, personal, and written with a higher purpose. That's the content we're looking for.
We provide authors freedom and flexibility throughout the publishing process with professional book editing, award-winning design, and some of the highest royalty structures in the industry.
Covenant distributes and sells your book online and in bookstores everywhere. We convert your book in ebook format and sell it on Amazon, Apple iTunes, and to these distributors. Our authors love us.
So if you've written a biography, a devotional, a memoir, self-help, or any genre, we can help. Be like these authors and get your book published and sold today.
Call right now for your free writer's guide. 1-800-215-6164. She's inquisitive.
What led to this young lady finding you in this compromising situation?
And firm.
The only thing that matters in this particular courtroom, sir, is how I see it.
Watch Equal Justice with Judge Ebony K. Williams.
Weekdays on WZMQ CBS. You're watching WZMQ 19 News, live and local, with Kevin Hodge.
Welcome back, everyone. Fresh off of a successful Blueberry Festival, the Marquette Downtown Development Authority is already looking ahead. And joining us to tell us what's next is, of course, Mike Bradford. Mike, thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Well, have you had a chance to take a break yet?
I have actually, and oh, thank God for it. I was very tired after this Blueberry Festival.
How was Blueberry Festival?
It was great. I mean, the weather was beautiful. That's always the biggest stressor for any event.
Mm-hmm.
But with the extension, adding an extra block, adding more vendors, giving more people to kind of move around, it worked great. The vendors were fantastic. A lot of them did wonderful. The people were fantastic. The music was great to listen to. It was a really good day, and I hope it was a good day for the downtown as a whole.
I think so. I had a great time. Mike, let's talk about this wayfinding plan for the downtown area.
Yeah, so a lot of communities that we see, if you go to a downtown somewhere, you'll see signage and just things to help you kind of navigate a downtown or really any community. And you'll notice that downtown Marquette does not have wayfinding. And so for years we've had feedback that it's time to help people navigate our downtown because it's growing and it's just, more and more is being developed. So yeah, it's high time now that we start the process. And so we finally, through a process, we hired Corbin Design downstate to come up here, and the first step of that to kind of get this plan working is to hear from the community.
Sure.
Figure out what are the points or what people want to see. And so we'll have a public open house next Tuesday, August 12th from 6 to 7 p.m. at the Marquette Commons, where anybody from the community can come down, talk to Corbin Design and us, let them know, what do you want to see, and to kind of see, what Corbin Design has done and what you can kind of expect to see as, the months go by.
And what kind of things would you like to see, Mike?
Honestly, that's a long list, but honestly, I really just want to have some maps and just ways to help people direct, especially when it comes to 3rd Street. It's still relatively recent when that has been incorporated into the downtown. And when you're driving by, you see a hill. You don't expect, if you're not from the area, to know that there's a whole other 8 blocks of downtown just waiting there. And so we're just wanting to get people to better navigate the downtown.
Sure. And speaking of 3rd Street, Music on 3rd is ongoing. How's it been going, first of all, with the changes this year, and what can we expect for the next one?
Our first one was July, and it went without a hitch. Again, the weather was beautiful, and that's really all I could hope for. But we had 18 locations with live music. We added an extra hour, which people were really grateful for. 2 hours just always felt too short, you know? And no, it was fantastic. So on August 21st, 6 to 9 p.m. on 3rd Street, it's coming back. We're going to close down the street again. We are closing down the intersection of Hewitt, though, this time.
Okay.
A little bit of a safety hazard, with traffic and, So, yeah, we're closing that down. But no, more or less the same thing as we've seen, just fresh new bands ready for people to listen to.
Excellent. And also with 3rd Street, Cars on 3rd is coming up as well. What can you tell us?
Yeah, August is a good month for 3rd Street, I gotta say. Classic Cars on 3rd is coming back. It's 9th year. It's basically, this is a big fundraiser for the Women's Center of, Marquette. And you just bring in a bunch of cars, over 100, classic cars, motorcycles, from across the region. And it's free to attend. People just come on down, check out the vehicles, listen to some live music, grab yourself a drink. It'll be happening on August 16th on 3rd Street. And the social district will be active as well. So yeah, come on down and enjoy some time from 11 to 3 p.m.
All right, fantastic. Mike, thank you so much. I hope you get to get some rest here pretty soon, my friend.
Oh, plenty. I'm actually on vacation this weekend, so I'm looking forward to it.
All right, excellent. I think you deserve it, my friend.
Thanks,
Mike, thanks so much for coming in. Always appreciate you. And tomorrow we speak with the Iron Mountain DDA about Italian Fest taking place this weekend. That conversation is only on 19 News Insights. Still to come on your 19 News tonight, Northern Scales Reptiles is back with another animal. We'll see what it is when we come back.
The California wildfires destroyed their home, but not their spirit. We have the story of a family's road to recovery. And this summer, East Coast beaches have encountered a sticky situation. So what's behind a wave of jellyfish that's provided a sting to vacation plans? Those stories and much more tonight on the CBS Evening News.
The difference between an average morning and a Hardee's morning is hearty goodness that lasts till lunchtime, like our smoked sausage biscuit and Frisco breakfast sandwich. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
When your whole world's on fire, I'll be your end.
I'm very good at what I do, but I need you to trust me.
Is everybody ready to race?
Wherever you go, I'll be right beside you.
Madeline Matlock? Who the hell are you?
A steady hand.
Hello, DMV MVPs. Group hug.
No group hug.
Yes, just not you.
It's the highlight of the summer, the Marquette County Fair. Livestock, classic cars and tractors, live music and performances, art, games, and of course, the food. With new additions this year, the fair has something fun for everyone. The 2025 Marquette County Fair, August 7th, 8th, and 9th at the Marquette County Fairgrounds. It's fun for all ages.
It's Diamond Days only at Richardson Jewelers downtown Marquette. It's the perfect time to get her that diamond she's always dreamed of. Loose diamonds are 20 to 50% off. Engagement rings and wedding bands are up to 30% off. We have updated our showroom to give you the ultimate diamond and jewelry buying experience. Come see how diamond buying should be at the UP's engagement capital, exclusively at Richardson Jewelers in downtown Marquette.
Richardson Jewelers.
Hardee's charbroiled Frisco burger on toasted sourdough and signature mushroom Swiss burger. Fan favorites for over 30 years and counting. Served with 100% Angus beef. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
Welcome back, everyone. Northern Scales Reptiles has another critter for us, and joining us as always is Easton Zibnaska. Easton, always good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too, Kevin.
We got another lizard in today.
Oh yeah, so we got Jinx here, which is from the, if I'm gonna get this name right, the Sin-in-Day group, I believe. So that is a group of lizards or skinks that have this longer body, shorter limbs, more of a smooth kind of a round look to them. Not all skinks look this way though. Later we're gonna have, not today, but on a later interview, we're gonna have another kind of skink for you guys, which is gonna look completely different than Jinx here.
Excellent, yeah, and this one, a northern blue tongue skink, so he definitely has a unique feature about him. Hopefully he can flick his tongue out for us, but tell us about his tongue and what purpose it serves.
So the blue tongue is a defense mechanism. They'll open up their mouths and they'll aim it up at a predator, being like, don't come near me, I'm gonna bite you. Bright colors usually mean something is poisonous or venomous. So most animals tend to avoid that kind of look when they're like poison dart frogs, Gila monsters down in Texas, those guys have an orange color to them. With that though, we also have this back pattern which is helping her mimic a kind of snake in Australia called the death adder. The death adder is a really venomous species of snake that most predators will avoid because coming in contact with it usually doesn't end up well for them. So she'll tuck her legs under her and she'll do a wiggle back and forth if the tongue doesn't work. And if neither of those work, then she's a snack.
And when you brought Jinx the skink in earlier today, I thought it was a snake. So yeah, very talented with his defense mechanisms. Tell us what sets skinks apart from other lizards, Easton.
Yeah, so I'm going to say groups of lizards. I know I have some bio colleagues that are going to correct me on that later. So each group of lizards that we're going to look at, we have geckos, anoles, skinks. I don't know where bearded dragons fall, but bearded dragons is another one we're going to look at. They all have different characteristics that make them separate from the others. Skinks usually have a long, slender part of their body with that long tail and a smoother shape to them. We actually have skinks out at Wetmore Bog that have that long tail to them. You look at geckos, they have these large eyes. Either they'll have eyelids or no eyelids. They'll have a plump or thin tail that usually pops off if you grab it. You have, you got monitors. Those are larger ones. So they all have their different characteristics that make them separate from each other. So they all earn their own groups where we can differentiate them from one another.
And obviously it doesn't have ears as we typically think about them. Can you tell us about those big holes on the side of its head?
Yeah, so these are their ears. They don't have cartilage, they don't have cartilage, I believe, throughout their body. I might be wrong about that. But since they don't, they pick up everything. It doesn't get funneled, so they can find it. Humans can look straight. They can hear something and be like, oh, it's coming from in front of me. This, though, allows noise from all over. So whenever they hear a loud bang or some thud or an animal yelling or roaring, they're going to worry about that and they're going to defense mode, which means they're going to puff out their back, they're going to open their mouth, or they're going to put their legs in between and they're going to wiggle around and look like a snake. They got a couple of different ways of going out about it, but they also got these strong jaws that are meant for crushing through keratin on insects and invertebrates and arachnids, and battling other species of snake and skinks. They'll omnivores, so they'll eat veggies, fruits, other animals, inverts. They'll even go into burrows and eat eggs sometimes because they're just that slick.
Very cool animal, this Easton. I really appreciate you bringing them in. Can't wait to see the next one you have for us next week.
Yeah.
All right, Easton, thanks so much. And we'll be right back with a final look at weather.
At Big Valley Ford in Ewan, we're more than just a dealership. We're your hometown partner in finding the perfect ride. With a huge selection of high-quality vehicles, there's something here for every lifestyle and every budget. Looking for value? We've got one of the largest selections of pre-owned Ford trucks in the UP, all in excellent condition and low miles, along with a huge selection of new Broncos and trucks all ready to roll. Experience the Big Valley difference at Big Valley Ford in Ewan.
The all-new CBS Evening News. Not like anything else on TV.
Can your business survive this?
If you build back exactly the same way, expect the exact same result.
If this is the end of my American dream, I'm going to go down swinging.
When you need a body shop, skip the corporate shops and outside investors. Go with your hometown body shop, Superior Collision. Our family opened Superior Collision in 2002, and we're still the ones who own and operate it today. Some places talk about community. We actually stand with our community, donating monthly back into Marquette County. When you need collision repair, choose Superior Collision, your local hometown body shop.
The greatest sportsmen and women. Icons of our time and beyond. Peerless performances. Champions in a class of their own. Legacies without equal. Timeless quality, superbly crafted stories showcasing the greatest sports heroes and their incredible winning moments. The Immortals, the greatest athletes of all time.
The UP is a great place, but sometimes the weather changes quickly. You'll always be ready with the WZMQ 19 mobile app. Available free right now from the App Store. Your local weather power tool from WZMQ 19.
Welcome back. We are nice and dry, but we have darkening skies, some increased cloud cover, but it's still a nice night. We have the farmers market going on, and really across the Upper Peninsula, we are looking good. And for tomorrow, temperatures into the lower to mid 80s, and we will likely have a few showers and thunderstorms, especially for the morning time, and we will be in a level 1 marginal risk. We're above average through the weekend too, and into next week. Make sure to stay tuned for more on your forecast tonight at 11 o'clock.
Kelly, thanks again. And finally tonight, the Schoolcraft Conservation District is making Manistee a greener place to live. Thanks to an urban and community forestry grant, the district has planted 21 full-size trees of 10 varieties at local parks and campgrounds, along sidewalks, and in front of buildings like the county courthouse. In addition to beautifying the city, the Conservation District says the trees create new spaces where wildlife can thrive.
Manistee is surrounded by a lot of forests, including the National Hiawatha Forest, but in town we are a bit lacking in wildlife habitats, and it's also good for people. It provides good shade in different parks, and it provides different health benefits.
Also, through a state grant, the district has been disinfecting boats in Schoolcraft and Delta counties and teaching boaters how to prevent the spread of invasive species. That's all the time we have for right now, everyone. We'll catch you right back here again tonight at 11:10 Central. See you then.